Colleagues Doug Bostick of the South Carolina Battleground Preservation Trust and Catherine Noyes of the American Battlefield Trust talk about the formation of the Liberty Trail, which connects Revolutionary War battlefields across South Carolina.
I reached out and said, "Can I talk you into a cup of coffee?" And we sat and chatted about the Revolutionary War. Well, that one cup of coffee lasted for a couple of hours and eventually grew the idea of the Liberty Trail.
We saw all these opportunities to preserve these battlefields, to tell this part of American history that not that many people know, telling the story through individuals.
One of the things as an historian that I'm most excited about is that we're finding stories that have never been uncovered before, women that were directly involved in the Revolutionary War as spies, as combatants, African Americans, both loyalists and patriots that fought in the war. The story of an all-Jewish militia company out of Charleston. So there's this plethora of these amazing stories coming out of this thing that is going to dramatically change our understanding of the American Revolution.
It does start with the land, and giving people a chance to go to the places where these things happen is an experience that can be really transformative. I mean, it's interesting to read it on your computer, but when you actually walk on the ground and think about these stories while seeing the landscape that these participants saw, I think that can really help you connect to history in new ways.
There's a really exciting new dimension to this thing, and that's the use of augmented reality.
I think about that with places like Marion Square in downtown Charleston. It's where they host a food and wine festival. It's where the farmers market sets up. People are walking their dogs and having picnics. You know, it's a very vibrant part of modern life.
At the time of the American Revolution, Marion Square was a massive tabby fortification. And so through use of augmented reality, when you go to Marion Square to buy your tomatoes on Saturday morning, you can look through and see this 30-foot tall tabby wall with 20 some odd cannons and let that whole siege come alive. And it's just going to bring a much deeper appreciation for the history of the city.
When you think of where the Liberty Trail will be in 2025, when the 250th commemorations start, what would you say?
I don't think we've even imagined it yet. We're currently working to preserve some historic sites at Fort Johnson, where the Patriots seized a fort that was occupied by the British. And that was the first time ever that the brand new flag of the Republic of South Carolina was ever raised. The whole Liberty Trail has been reinventing itself since you and I had that cup of coffee. I'm just excited to see what unfolds.